Welcome back, everybody, and welcome. Our next guest is a poet and activist who works to spread a message of ending gun violence. It's serious in our community. We welcome Anthony Gill to the show. Welcome.
Hey, thank you. Thank you for having me. How are you?
Shake?
No, we could. No corona here. No corona here.
Yeah. So welcome to the show. Tell us about some of the exciting work that you're doing in our community.
Well, I lost my brother 3 years ago to gun violence, my baby brother. So we just recently celebrated his birthday. So on January 18th, I made this project basically together in his name to end gun violence. So it's basically like a talent showcase, giving people opportunity to hit the stage, and basically all the donations were going to Bronx Connect, where their fight is also to end gun violence, which is a thing that's happening so much right now in
Bronx
this world.
Connect.
Yes.
Yeah, it's out there in our community. It's been there for a while.
Yeah.
And you go to so many of these things where the parents of people who've gotten shot, they get together and they create foundations and create different days.
I always say that my message is always the killers kill, but they don't know the family. They don't know the pain of family that they leave behind.
Yes.
So it's the problem that we have right now is the problem that we don't know how to grieve. So we're trying to find little situations of how to put our emotions into a project or an organization to not get over it, because you would never get over it, but just to continue spreading awareness so it doesn't be somebody else's son or somebody else's daughter or, et cetera.
Brother. So ever since that happened to your brother, that's when you started your activist work?
Yeah, that's when I started because it never affected me, and you never know how it feels until it affects you personally.
Yeah.
So once it affected me personally, I was like, oh wow, I have to do something about this because I want to prevent this from happening to somebody else. You know
How
what
many
I mean?
years ago was it?
He died 3 years ago.
3 years ago?
Yes.
Now, where were you when you found out, and how did you feel?
Oh, it's still something every day that I go through. I was at work, and my mom gets this call and basically tells me that Wilson is in the hospital. She didn't know the severity of it as well. She just thought that he got into a fight in school.
Yeah.
Come to find out that it was more like a setup, that his best friend ended up telling him to go to his house, and he ended up getting shot.
Wow.
And then he died right then and there. So, yeah.
So you're doing some hard work in the community to try to prevent that from happening to others.
I don't want for people to go through what I and my family are continuing to go through. It's a problem.
Do you have something coming up that?
Yes, I'm coming back again with the second annual of the project. The first one did very well. We sold out, and then on August 29th, we're coming right back again and doing this showcase, and it was amazing. The first one, we had somebody from The Voice, the NBC show, and we're gonna have somebody else again from the show. So it's just continue growing and continue setting the message across, and it's gonna be amazing.
So within the show, who do you have coming down? And
We
you
have
doing poetry and everything?
We have poets, we have dancers, we have singers, we have everybody from every type of talent, because it's very rare in this industry for all of us to come together.
Yeah.
So it's coming together for a message and for a cause, basically.
Well, we have a stage too that's set over there.
Not today.
You get loose right on TV and just send it out all over the place.
Yeah, but not today.
Okay. No problem. I won't put you on the spot. But thank you for all the wonderful work that you're doing in creating the awareness that we need to step up and do something.
And it's the
about
epidemic
this.
that has to end, basically, with police brutality and gun violence, and just one of us, even with racism. You know what I mean? Everything has to end at one point.
Yeah.
And it's gonna take us millennials to make the change.
Hey, election day.
Yeah, it's very important for us to vote and have a voice. And again, it's going back to the millennials. Millennials feel nowadays that they don't have a voice, or their voice are not being heard, and we're the ones that are going to make the change.
Yeah. Do you have any elected officials working with you?
I don't right now. Right now it's just me. Right now it's just me and more of spreading word through social media and all that stuff. So hopefully I would have some sponsors and somebody backing me up one day, but right now I'm good.
Yeah. Okay. So what's the date? What's the date of your
August 29th.
August 29th.
Yeah.
August 29th. So you have some time to
Oh, yeah,
promote
to put this together. Yeah, absolutely.
Where's it going to be?
It's going to be in the West End. It's on 96th Street. It's where we did the first one.
Okay, sold out.
Sold out. It was sold out, and hopefully we get there right back again.
Yeah, hey, no problem. That's what we're going to do. Sold out. All right. What are your goals? How far do you want to take this?
I want to take it to the point that it becomes something that other people want to do in their hometown. Like, I grew up in the Bronx, so this is my home. But I want somebody else to do it in LA. I wanted to go worldwide. I wanted to make sure that it's not only my project, it's somebody else's project as well.
Because this is happening all over the country.
Yeah, it's not just here.
Now, your poetry, people who are coming down to, can you say spit poetry?
Yeah, you can spit poetry, yeah.
Is it geared toward gun violence? Or?
My poetry is always have a message. So I recently performed like police brutality and also feminism, and I always speak with a message.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's my cause to use my creativity with poetry to continue everything that else that I believe in and
like
to
it.
stand on what I do believe in.
That's good. Can you do a piece of one?
Yes,
or you
absolutely.
just say it?
We could say it. This is the police brutality one that I do.
Okay.
2 a.m. on a Friday night. This is when it usually happens, the fear of a black boy heading home. He can't put on a hoodie or wear some goddamn headphones. You hear the news, he starts rushing home, and then the real story unfolds. Hands in the air, gets asked to turn around, and boom, he is gone. Rest in peace to Trayvon Martin. I want to know how much more us brown boys should take. The Bible said we are equal, but guess God hasn't been seeing what's been happening today. I can't go down to the corner store where having the store owner ask me if I need some help. There's a bunch of white folks around, but I'm the only one that he can't take his eyes away. I want to know how much more brothers and sisters do we have to lose so this world can know that it's not okay. I want to know how many people have to die so these cops can listen and take a psychological test.
Give him a big hand, everybody. Yeah. Anthony Gill, poet and activist. We
Yeah,
thank you
trying.
for your work. You have a
Thank
website?
No, I have just my Instagram.
Instagram.
Poetic skateboarder underscore.
Say it again.
Poetic skateboarder underscore.
Poetic skateboarder.
Underscore.
You skateboard?
Yes, I do.
I told you we have. You got to bring it here next time. Yeah, and you guys can spit right over there and do the skateboarding right now.
And
Get
do
some
it all
tricks.
right over there.
Hey, thanks for coming
No,
by.
thank you. Thank you, Bronx
very
Mac,
much.
for
All
you
right.
guys are doing something great for the community.
Thank you. All right, unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today's show. I'd like to thank our guests for joining us and you for tuning in and checking it all out. But you can catch the Cablecast tonight at 5 and 10 p.m. or watch anytime on the web at bronxnet.org. Or you can tune in Wednesday for an all-new episode with our host, Darren Jaime. For all of us here at BronxNet, have a great and enjoyable day, and always remember this: what you are is God's gift to you, and what you make of yourself is your gift to God. So choose your choice. Let your choice control the chooser. And remember, whether you say you can or you can't, either way, you're right. I'm the Dr. Bob Lee, and I'll catch you over 107.5 WBLS on radio tonight. Love you all. Peace.